Hello everyone, it is Misterstubstep, and today I am very excited. So this video that I'm about to post for you guys is going to be a video similar to is it safe to purchase cards from TCGPlayer.com. So this is going to be essentially an add-on to that video, but it's going to be a little bit more exciting because I'm going to be opening some stuff. I kind of remember what I got. I know pretty much all of this should be, WotC vintage Pokemon cards. I think a lot of them should be holos as well. So from just those original sets. And these are going to be filling in the sets that I have holes in because I'm slowly, over time, just trying, like every paycheck, just buying a few here, buying a few there. But I basically want to go through these cards, go over each of the packages, when I purchase them, like when I place the order, when I receive them, because, TCGPlayer, they have the standard 9 days. I'm sure you can, like, pay more premium to get them quicker. But go through everything, go through each of the individual cards, what I paid for, what I actually received, and then what they're actually worth based on what I received. And all that information will be in the bottom left throughout the video. But I just wanted to give a nice little intro. I have 4 packages here today. If for some reason I get, more packages in the process of me making and editing this video, I might add on more videos towards the end. If not, I'll probably just make more parts in this series. But definitely let me know down below if you like this type of thing or if you have any feedback or anything like that. All right, so move all these packages to the side. I'm actually going to start with this first letter right here. I'm going to try to avoid showing addresses of, the seller or myself. I'm not going to name drop any of the sellers in this video, even if they're good or bad, just to kind of keep things equal. But I did purchase from 4 different sellers and I ordered a different quantity of cards from each of the sellers. So this one's just in a regular envelope, so I don't imagine there's too many cards in here. So let me just make sure nothing. All right, so looks like there's just a Clefable Holo in a top loader, which, So I will be doing, more in-depth looking at each of the cards later. So in editing, I can just put all the interesting information down below so I'm not wasting your guys' time. Yeah, so I'm not going to go through this card, but this is a Clefable Holo from Jungle. Definitely has some scratching on the front, and it's actually coming out of the sleeve a little bit at the top, which is interesting. But it's actually not in the worst condition. Yeah, sorry for the glare. It's actually not horrible. If I remember correctly, yeah, it was moderately played, so they probably just based it moderately played based off of the holo scratching. I can't tell if that's a bend on the sleeve or the card itself. But overall, not bad. It's the first card from the Jungle series, and it's a good looking card. So I'll be sure to, I'm excited to put that in the binder. Also, in that previous order that I just did, I actually purchased 2 cards from them, but I guess one of those cards was either bought already before they could update it, or maybe like they have a store and somebody bought from that store. But yeah, they gave me the refund immediately, which is nice, and I ended up having to buy that from another place. So yeah, this one's in a bunch of cardboard. I might just move this one off screen so I can open it safely. Basically made like its own little pocket in here, taped it to the cardboard, and yeah, it looks like they put it in an interesting like looking team bag or some type of holder or something. And then I guess this is the receipt. So they actually wrote a little note saying thank you. So definitely ordered a lot of cards from them, enough for them to have to put it in this. Is this thing fully taped? Oh wow, we got the Alakazam on the front and the Alakazam on the back. That's a nice card, huh? That was a little annoying, but they put them all in here in one sleeve. So never seen one of these before. That's interesting. And then they put all of these in one sleeve. So I guess I'll be going through all of these really quick. My goodness. Never seen that many, good cards put half of them facing one way, half of them facing the other. All right, so we will start out with the base set 2. Not bad. It's that beautiful holo foil for base set 2. I know a lot of people hate on base set 2, no first edition, another reprint, but that's a good looking card right there. Definitely have to put these in sleeves. Got the Dark Slowbro from Team Rocket. Nice. Ooh, look at that swirl. It's like coming out of his crotch. Yeah, that's really nice. Getting that much closer to finish. This was actually the card that I ordered from the last seller, but I guess they sold it, so they didn't have it, so I reordered it from this seller. Ooh, Zapdos from base set. Nice. Not bad at all. This one is moderately played. That's not bad. The Nidoking. Nice. It's not a bad looking card, honestly. Getting these base set hollows kind of has me excited. Alakazam from base set. It's such a beautiful card. First card in the set. It's really nice. This one also is moderately played. Okay. Clefairy. I ordered some damaged hollows from them, so I'm curious to see how those are going to come. Definitely a ton of scratching. It's to be expected on, you know, the Clefairy and the Chansey. This Hitmonchan. So this one was actually one of the damaged ones. And I'm actually going to set this down and take a look at it. So, yeah, I would put this in damage, that's for sure. But it's a base set hollow, and it's not one of my favorites, so I'm glad to have it. And then this Magneton is also another one of the damaged ones. And honestly, oh, I mean, it has some definite creasing right there, so I guess, but someone like me might put this under heavily played, I'm not gonna lie. Well, oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, it's definitely damaged right there. Nice little cut right there. Looks like somebody took a knife or something and was trying to make Magneton just 2 instead of 3. And actually, the Nidoking apparently was supposed to be damaged too. So now I kind of want to check that one out. I really want to see what the damage, because I've never ordered damaged cards from TCGPlayer. This one? Really? I mean, it has a nice bend through the middle, so that's, but like overall, just like looking at this, that's not a bad looking card. Honestly, props to them for calling this damaged, because I would put this probably under like heavily played or something. That's not bad. Okay, so a lot of hollows in that pickup for sure. I am so excited to put these in my binder. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right, now we have another letter. So this one is probably only a couple cards. So I was actually stupid. In one of my other videos you'll see, but I actually ordered this first edition. Came in a top loader and then in 2 individual sleeves. Okay, that's more like it. I respect 2 different sleeves. So I'm actually stupid and I ordered a first edition Doug Trio thinking that it was the hollow. I'm really dumb, because whenever you place the orders, it'll tell you like heavily played, moderately played, but then if it's a hollow card, it'll tell you like heavily played hollow foil or damaged hollow foil. So if it doesn't say hollow foil, obviously not the hollow version. I saw the first edition, I got excited because it was cheap at heavily played, and I got this Doug Trio, and yeah, let's see if it's actually heavily played or not. Yeah, a lot of whitening, a lot of, but I mean, first edition Team Rocket, it's kind of cool. You know, surface is, you know, definitely not the best. And the back, yeah, I mean, heavily played, yeah, that's definitely fair for that. I'll give it that. And then we have a Vileplume hollow. Nice. Another Team Rocket. We are getting real close, I'm telling you. Ooh, that nice pretty swirl right there. It's always nice when you get those surprise swirls, because, I mean, they don't post photos, and any swirls are really cool. And let's see the back. I think this one might have been a moderately played. Yeah, moderately played, which I think that's fair, honestly. So pretty fair so far, honestly, with the cards. I mean, the real verdicts will be down on the left. See if I completely wasted all my money on all these, but still. All right, and we have the last package, at least for this portion of the video. Who knows if I add on more in the future, but okay, so I am completely wrong. These are actually for mystery, and I got excited thinking, oh shoot, I got more cards in this like big package, so that must be the other package with a lot. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna wait for my other package from TCG, because it actually has a good amount of cards in it, for that to come in, and I will finish this video. So that's a little awkward, but these are cute little slippers. They have little hedgehogs. All right, I'll see you guys in the next part. All right, I got another envelope today. Hopefully, this is not slippers. It appears to be very slender. So, here's hope. It is a very big envelope, though. So, oh, so they have it in, all right, sorry about that. They have it, it's in this little team bag. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Are you serious? What the heck would have cut like that? Oh my goodness. That is really bad. What do you think that would come from? Oh my gosh. Putting in the top loader, they put it on the outside, but this is absolutely tragic. I doubt this is the fault of the, I doubt this is the fault of the actual seller, but I'm definitely going to try to get some money back or something because this is ridiculous. Like this hollow Golbat is completely destroyed. This hollow Ditto, I mean, look at that cut. Like, I don't even know where that would come from. And then you have the same damage on the Pinsir from base set, Doug Trio, on this Poliwrath. And then the Chansey's not as bad. I mean, you can still see the damage on the back, but oh my gosh, that is like really bad. I was really looking forward to adding these to my collection too. Well, that is actually quite sad that these ended up like that. I'll probably try to go through the website and see if I can get a refund, and maybe in the next part of this I will let you guys give an update on what happened. But yeah, this is really bad. So I guess there's always a chance of this, but yay, destroyed cards. All right, sorry, now that I've regrouped, I'm just gonna kind of go over the damages of what I received. I did submit a claim through TCGPlayer. I've heard they're generally pretty good about it. This is such a beautiful card, but unfortunately, this is definitely not worthy of going in my binder, despite how poor I'll take cards. I did order it as moderately played, so that is definitely very disappointing. I'll put that one down, and then we have this Ditto, which this one was actually, I'm actually not sure because the paper that this came on was torn, but I'll let you know down in the bottom left at what it was supposed to. It's probably like moderately played as well. This is a beautiful card. Shame I'm not going to add this to the collection either, because I mean, look at that. That scratch is ridiculous. Like, I feel like I'm taking like a little coin and doing one of those scratch offs. These cards are actually, as unfortunate it is with the nice little marks in there, it didn't actually cut. Well, actually on the Poliwhirl, it did cut into it a little bit, but this was the only one that was truly, I guess, truly hurt me, because I ordered this one as heavily played, which you could argue heavily played damage, it's whatever, but I definitely have to classify this as damage now. So I'll probably maintain this for the collection just so I don't have to reorder it. This Chansey was ordered damaged, which it's quite beat up, and now it has a little extra scar for it. And then this Doug Trio, both of these were actually damaged as well, which I probably would have classified them as heavily played before, you know, these massive marks, but I'll probably add both these to the collection too, since they're not super, you know, desired cards or whatever. But yeah, so 4 cards salvageable, 2 cards completely destroyed. I'll keep you guys updated on, you know, the process and if I get refunded properly or, you know, how it works. But once again, it was probably, you know, poor shipping practices as well as poor handling, but it's really impossible to say where the blame was. This package actually came extremely late. I ordered it on the 19th, and then on the 27th, I was notified that it would be arriving later. So to me, that says like either, you know, something fell out, or because I have a stamp on here saying received with partial contents, and it almost looks like somebody like cut into the envelope. And yeah, so who knows what actually happened, but I'll keep you guys updated, and I guess see you guys in the next part. Hello everyone, so this is just a final follow-up to the last video, or the last portion of this video that I posted where I got a bunch of damaged cards from TCGPlayer. So I reached out to the seller and TCGPlayer.com itself. TCGPlayer.com wasn't very responsive, but I think I did it like the wrong way. I went through the seller, and the seller just requested some photos. I sent some photos in of the 6 cards, because I ordered 6 cards, just, you know, showing the damages. And we had a little bit of back and forth, but this seller was extremely, like, their customer service was, you know, very accepting and very considerate of, you know, the whole situation. Obviously, it probably wasn't their fault because they're obviously not going to cut their own cards and then send it to somebody like it happened somewhere in transit. They ultimately refunded me for all the cards that were damaged that I didn't purchase in damaged condition. So obviously these two holos, because they got completely destroyed, I got refunded on these. And then one of the other cards, I think it was, actually, yeah, it was actually one of the other holos. It was either the Polyrath or the Chansey. I think it was the Polyrath. They refunded me on that one too. Basically anything that I ordered that wasn't damaged, they refunded me on. And then unfortunately the other cards I did order damaged. So you order a damaged card and then it gets a little bit more damaged. I can kind of see, and I kind of made that clear to them too. Like, I can understand why you wouldn't want to refund everything because this really wasn't their fault. But they gave me, I spent like $30-something to buy all these cards and they gave me $20 back. So I really can't complain. And I was able to salvage 4 of the cards. Like, they're good enough for me. I ordered them damaged. They have an extra bend in them. I'll slip them in the binders. Like, I'm not too sad about that. But these two definitely will have to buy again, which I'm kind of sad about because that Golbat's beautiful. And I really like that Ditto. It actually looked to be in pretty decent condition besides the freaking gash. So I actually got some, just to end on a somewhat happier note, I actually did get some pickups from my local card shop. I got this red Eclipse Ultra Pro binder, and this one actually will contain my Shining Legends master set eventually. So starting to get closer into those master sets, or modern sets for collecting. So I'm mainly focusing on the 4 first sets now. After these previous cards that I've ordered, Team Rocket should be complete. I did order another Dark Golbat, and then I just want to focus on the main 4 sets. So base set, Jungle Fossil, and base set 2, completing all of those. And then after that, I'm pretty much just going to go to all the modern sets that I've pulled, you know, the chase card in, and then I actually purchase some cards in so I don't have to rebuy or pretty much buy the entire set from scratch. And I don't want to pay, you know, astronomical prices for any sealed product because the set's already so old. So Shining Legends, I have some of the greater pull cards in that set, and then I'll probably move on to some of the Sword and Shield series sets. And I did order, or I didn't order, I bought these 2 from my local card shop as well. So a little bit on the pricey side, but I think they were worthwhile. This Articuno Holo from Fossil, it says lightly played here, and I think they discounted me for a little bit on it because I think it's more closer to the moderately played condition. Has a bunch of scratching, and then there's a decent amount of whitening on the back. It does have a nice bend, but this was like one of the few cards that I think was actually marked improperly. But as soon as I identified at the local card shop, they're like, oh, you know what, you're fine, man. And then this Scyther from base set 2. I don't know why Scyther is so expensive, but this one is actually in fantastic condition. Like, it almost looks pack fresh. It has a little bit of whitening, but it is in beautiful condition. It has a nice swirl at the bottom. Like, that swirl is, oh my goodness. It is base set 2, so, you know, it's not jungle, but it's in really good freaking condition. Like, I might get this graded. It might be, you know, 8 or 7 worthy, and it's not a bad card, and it's really good looking artwork. But yeah, I just wanted to end this video on a good note. Hopefully, you know, these pickups from TCGPlayer provided a little bit of insight. I would have either have shown the spreadsheet before this, or I'll show it right now after this. Just basically the full-on, just the full-on totals of all the cards that I've purchased so far, the conditions that I received them in, just so you guys have a better idea. The more and more I do these videos of me getting cards from TCGPlayer, the greater those fractions will be, the greater the sample size, and the more and the closer those true percentages will become. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if this is your second video of mine, consider subscribing, and if you like what you saw, leave a like, and please leave any feedback down below. Thank you.